Okay, we got a cassette tape Dewey. After
Okay.
after that little cutscene there with all the intros and whatnot.
Yeah, our Ocelot's briefing. Man on fire.
He gave us our arm, which is kind of funny if you've played the other Metal Gear Solid games, because Ocelot Revolver actually gets Big Boss's arm grafted onto his arm, and then the arm starts taking over Ocelot's brain, and he becomes a bad guy and tries to kill you, and you gotta kill him, and that's on the second game. Crazy
this is
shit.
a prequel,
This
right?
is, yes, takes place. This is probably after Peace Walker, I'm assuming. So it's like one of the earliest of the Metal Gear Solid games, setting-wise. I think. It's complicated, and I'm not the best person to ask about Metal Gear knowledge. I've played 3 of the main games, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm playing 5. Never played the first. Definitely never played the really old school ones from like the NES days.
For 10 days.
But
Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
this is certainly the first Metal Gear game with horses. So, I mean, I don't really know what to expect from this Metal Gear game because it seems to go off the rails more so than even the other Metal Gear games. Come on, grab the thing with your hand. There you go. Revolver Ocelot. I'm not pronouncing that weird thing in quotes. That's just not happening.
Getting used to it?
Guest starring the Skull's Parasite Unit. Okay. These aren't actors. This is weird that they're like starring in the character's name. That's just not something you see very often. That looks pretty good, though.
You know,
After 9 years on
Shadow
ice,
issues there on that rock, but
solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces.
JF Ray
The
eyewear.
perfect
Oh,
one.
good. Really blatant, weird product placement. I don't understand what the hell that's all about. Ooh. That's nice. Even Batman didn't have that toy.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid.
oh god.
Alright, so the weapon wheel's on the D-pad. Interesting. Night vision goggles.
Boss, take a look at your iDroid.
I don't want to look at my iDroid, okay? Apple doesn't
iDroid.
even exist.
No, it's
Yeah,
a,
it's
it's
on
a
the map.
Android iPhone
The only
combination.
problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Okay.
Oh man.
So I've got to go over there, and I'm currently here.
Go ahead and close the
I'm
iDroid.
guessing. Don't tell me what to do, sir. I'm playing with my iDroid.
So we are Snake. That's our name.
Yeah, well, I mean the code name.
But Big Boss is a
put the
bad guy.
iDroid away for a moment.
It's really complicated. So the first games, Metal Gear, before Solid was ever even introduced into
Got
the
your
title, you
binoculars?
played as
Or
Big
should I
Boss.
say you're in
Metal Gear
scope?
Solid, you played as a clone of Big Boss after Big Boss has kind of made his own private military and has gone kind of
Take a look through your
off
binoculars.
the deep end, more or less, and has turned into a bad guy.
See the village?
As
Straight
far
ahead.
as I
To the
understand
right.
it.
Look up. A little to the left.
Like,
To the right.
Village. We're looking for a village.
Oh, I am, huh?
Yeah.
All right. That's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village. The Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
So L2 to place marker.
Yep.
Good.
I just want to
Now
get
you
the
won't have to
shiny
worry
thing
about
as my
getting lost
marker.
along the way.
Alright.
Can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days tops. If we fail and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Doandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
You're just gonna leave me?
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Or you could wear them. It is sunny out. I know we only have one eye, but still.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
I'm on a horse. This is me riding a horse now in Metal Gear. It's a first ever in my life.
Yeah.
This right here.
It's first ever
Why don't you
for
do
a
a
lot of
little
people.
more practice in those ruins?
I can use the. Okay, so here are the freaking. Oh man, there's. Okay.
That's things.
Oh god.
On off is triangle, so avoid triangle if possible.
Unless I want to get off.
Yeah, of course.
Hide, return. What is that? Okay. Whoops.
Shooting, taking cover,
Oh.
climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Alright. I'm just testing
Yeah.
my hiding
going through
ability.
everything.
Let's get off here, see what. Alright. Got my pistol, my silenced pistol, obviously. I got
Tranquilizer.
a big gun as well. Tranquilizer effectiveness. Tranquilizer rounds will take longer to take effect depending on where you hit the target. That's always been the way it's been in Metal Gear Solid games. It's nothing new to me. Maybe new to you, Dewey.
It's very new to me.
Bloodstream, how do they work? You know, if you shoot a guy in the foot with a tranq dart versus a guy in the head with a tranq dart, which one's gonna put him to sleep faster?
Well, the head actually killing them, depending on where you hit them, but
Right in the temples where I aim for every time. Ooh, flowers, Dewey.
is this
I've
actually a thing?
I don't know. I've heard eventually. Yes, it is. Flowers.
Medicinal plant.
It's new for Metal Gear, man.
Sure to be useful sometime.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have a base in
'Cause-
this game now.
Yeah, you do base building eventually after you get the ability to like bring dudes back to your base with your fob or something that it's called. I read a thing on Game Informer.
That jet engine does the thing where it brings the things.
Yeah, you can lift up things and basically have it
Like
instantly
bears.
transported, like bears, for instance, to your base. This
Other-
is the biggest difference thing for me right away is like the fact that it's an open world.
Yeah, because
That's-
old Metal Gears have been linear.
Yeah.
Right?
Like some of the like level design felt open. Metal Gear Solid 2's prologue, you play as Snake, and you're on a giant container ship basically, and that container ship feels pretty open, but it's all one level.
Okay.
So this is the first time where it's really actually like open. I could go anywhere. I could go up that cliff. I could go over to that mountain.
But first we go to Shiny.
Yeah, I want to go see what the shiny thing is.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Okay.
Something about Mother Base?
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Yeah, that cliff right there that I was talking about earlier. But
Yeah. But
How do I? Okay,
first,
triangle. Yeah, I wanna figure out exactly how to move through places. There's somebody's face here. Tell me about this guy.
Whether to slip by enemies or
That's
take them
not
down.
that guy at all.
Just
You
remember
didn't
that
tell me a
any
damn
situation
thing.
can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Up on the D-pad. Yeah, I got it. And to go to my big shooting gun if I need to.
hopefully, we'll be able to not use big shooting guns.
Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Horsey.
Skyrimming this a little bit. Don't worry. You know, whenever you're on a horse in a video game, you gotta test it.
Can he climb right up that cliff?
Can the horse do it? Is it that good? Whoa! There's no way to slow down gradually. At least not that I see.
Whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa!
Okay.
That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is good to try to do this, because then you can see where all the enemies are at all times, even through walls and stuff.
That is very nice.
So, but I only see 2 dudes right now. And that's not very great.
Yeah, you know, as we kind of get closer and get different vantage points, there might be different
How about
guys.
it? Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing that this is the building I've got to get into. It's giant red and has dishes and sandbags
Fortified
everywhere.
and
Yeah, it's.
everything.
I
But
can
it's getting to
Oh,
that
this is
point
good.
first.
This is good that I can move while still in my binoculars.
Okay.
Careful there, horsey. Be careful.
So now, so you can send anything to your base, basically, you want, right?
Yeah.
So you can send the people there, the gun that other guy was attached to. That's something. Was that? Oh wow!
I
Super
only-
zoom.
Yeah, it gets real close. Is that a dude? That's a dude. Come on. I can see the dude. The dude is there. He is totally a dude. Alright. So we can't just go waltzing in there. I don't want to waltz. Yeah,
that's right.
horse, cooperate. There we
you
go.
Drive-by
Horse kind
marking.
of, horse has kind of got a mind of its own, like horses do.
Oh, I see a guy to the left. Up, up, up.
What is
up,
that? Hang on, I don't know what that is. You see a dude to the left?
Left, and then nope, right. He's like right in yeah, there.
This
there
area?
you go. There. Yep.
Okay, I see him. I want to know what that is. I don't like that. I don't like not knowing what that weird. It's like Sam Fisher's over there with the green goggles. He's going to get you.
What? Yeah, that is weird. Now it's
Okay.
just on our map.
Thanks, horse. You did a good job, horse. But now I think you might take you might be a little noticeable if I bring the horse just in there. Okay.
Yeah, and this first mission is going to be a lot about figuring out how this AI works and what they can see and how good their peripheral vision is and all that kind of stuff. So, also, can we sneak up behind
A
people?
dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody.
There's
You
somebody.
could stash a downed enemy in there or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Alright, so R2, when an enemy is nearby, to pull them inside and neutralize them. Dumpsters can conceal dudes, but they can obviously check. I'm pretty sure you sit too long in a dumpster, they'll be able to smell you.
Oh,
Okay, he's checking. We're gonna take him out with that R2 move. Goodbye, hello.
Nice.
Don't leave bodies
Sneaky
out
snake.
in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Okay, I want to leave here now. How do I? Triangle. Now I'm all smelly.
So you're saying if you stay in there too long that you will get smelly?
Yeah, I can pick up this gun and change it with my other gun. My other gun has a silencer on it, so going to
And you also
not.
have more ammo for the other gun, it looks like.
Anybody in here? No. Good. Ooh.
Yeah, it seemed like he had a pretty good range there in vision.
I don't know where this would hit
Is
him.
there bullet drop?
Yeah, there's definitely totally bullet drop. Got him! Got him in the head!
Nice.
I hear a truck.
Is that an alarm?
I do not have any idea whatsoever. Let's not have you here in the middle of the open, though. So you watched me play a Far Cry, Dewey.
Yep.
So similar things happening here. You are just gonna take a nap in this corner, okay? You're just taking a nap. Close this door. No one's ever gonna know a thing.
Okay, so I've been playing a little bit of Dishonored recently.
Yeah,
and it's kind of similar to that, where they'll find the bodies and
Yes.
be like, oh
In
shit.
fact, this is one of the first games to kind of
That's a
have
rough
that
diamond.
in them.
Good find.
You can thank
It'll fetch a
Dishonored.
high price.
Or you can think Metal Gear when you're playing Dishonored. Ah, that's what I was trying to say. Hello?
Hear people.
Definitely can hear people. I bet you they're up there. Going very slow. Huh.
Maybe they're inside.
Fuel resources.
Those
Sure.
materials are already processed.
Are those
They should
things
come
going
in
up to
handy
our
sooner
base?
or later. Why not start gathering them?
Dudes in there? No, I don't think so. Just broke the window!
Sun will set shortly.
Sunset's imminent.
Oh,
Sun's gonna
night
set?
time.
I'm reading things, Dewey.
This is what we needed?
I think so. I'm not going here just for shits and giggles.
So you picked up an
Intel
intel
plan
file.
extraction
Now we know where
arrived
Miller
at
is.
Motorbase.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Ooh. There's just guns everywhere, Dewey.
You have
Yeah, I
arrived
guess, I
at
mean, we
your
don't really know
destination.
what our gun even does yet. Like, we don't know how that feels, if we like it, if it's really effective.
That's true. Alright, so I know that there's like the dudes even show up on the map. That's nice. So we've got to go to Da Guandai Kanar.
Okay.
Intel radio.
town.
What's that do? I'm gonna press square, Dewey.
Okay.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Okay. Alright. Good. Now we know that, even though we already did know that.
Like, it's nighttime, break pots.
Just,
and-
you know, gotta let them know that there was somebody here. They failed. They failed in their job of keeping me out. So,
Here, what's that?
that could have been the shiny blinky thing we saw earlier. It's just a generator. I still want to know what that shiny blinky thing was that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
I had to be on this roof. What's that? Is that my horse? Yeah, that's my
Looks like
horse. Okay, that's my horse.
Up here?
Hello. Here's the blinky
Oh,
shiny thing.
blinky thing.
Here it is.
Diamond?
It is. It is a rough diamond. Wow.
1,000 something.
It's 1,000 something or others. Yes.
We were literally attracted to a diamond.
We were.
That is fantastic.
Is this a bird? It is a bird.
I wonder if that gives you away. Does it like evolve?
That would be great if it did. I would like that. I mean, I would hate that,
Yeah.
but it would be cool if the guys were that smart. But then again, I guess not everybody would be that smart in real life, right? Like, would you see a bird fly off of a building and then just instinctually know?
If I was on a
there's a guy up
military
there."
watch, I would know that, you know, something spooked it. That's like a dead giveaway.
I wonder if I can go get that guy. Oh, shit.
What if he can get you?
That guy up there saw me. That guy.
Up where?
One of these two dudes saw me because I saw him
Okay.
peeking. I think.
Oh, that's some pretty good vision then. This is no Shadow of Mordor.
No, these are not orcs in the daylight. That dude's stunned. That dude's sleeping. He's going to wake up eventually.
Oh, that is the thing that they do then?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Dolphin dive!
Oh, I can roll.
Left stick and what? What was that?
Square? No?
Stealth mode. A status in which the least noticeable of the enemy is shown as stealth mode. To enter stealth mode, go prone, stay still, and press the action button. If you are spotted or to be spotted, wish to avoid combat, move away from the enemy and use obstacles to re-enter. You can do dumpsters, toilets, hiding on horseback. We already tried that. Luring the enemy with the call button. You can knock on walls and stuff or whistle. You can do that. Okay, so if I hit triangle, okay, now this is like you're playing possum. Then you can get up right away. I don't understand. It said L plus L3 and you can roll. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. That's vaguely what I remember. Maybe you can't roll, like, because it's not, like, you don't have enough room to roll?
I don't think that's it. Oh.
So now, if the guys that you knocked out wake up, do they go, "Somebody fucking got me, guys"?
They might. I might screw up this mission here, Dewey. Just letting you know, because I'm going to go try to take this guy out.
Okay, now I do
melee
know that
style?
it is, if you press down the L and you need to, like, move slowly towards them.
Yeah.
Because your
They'll make
footprints
sound.
do make sound.
For
yeah.
sure. For sure. I'm going to take this real slow. R2. Yo, what up, bitch? Yeah.
What is, oh god, what are
Okay,
all
so I
these
can
other options?
I can tap R2 to knock him out conscious. I can L1 to interrogate him. Or I can triangle to kill him. That's what
Okay.
those three things mean. I'm gonna take him into a dark spot where we won't be disturbed as I speak to him. I think if I talk to him and there are dudes within earshot,
Will he
they'll
tell us the name of the war chief?
he might give us the war chief's location. I don't know if he'll give us a name.
Okay.
This is taking a long time to drag you, and he's being so nice about it, being so quiet and helpful.
He knows he's fucked.
He does. All right. Talk, bitch. Talk, bitch.
You hold it?
Oh, I do need to hold it. So I can lure an enemy, whistle, call them a horse, spit it out. Where are the rest? Intimidate the enemy and gain intel. Intimidate the entity and marking other enemies nearby.
Wow, that's
See?
actually very helpful. What did you choose? Oh, you going?
I don't. Do I have to hit X or something?
Maybe.
Oh, I just have to click it in.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
So I can't interrogate this guy because I don't speak his language.
Where are your friends?
See? It doesn't
There
work.
was something to
But-
this. I remember watching a video. They were saying, like, where you need to find you need to find the interpreter.
Yeah, there's an interpreter somewhere in the game. I remember reading that on GameSpot or Game Informer or some website with game in the name.
Game.
And, you know,
Game cows.
GameMagazine.com.
Wait, go get the gun. Send
I
it
don't
to
want
you.
his gun. I can't do
No,
any
no,
of
no,
that
go
stuff
left.
yet.
Oh, you can't?
No, I don't think I can't. I don't have the base yet. I have to get Miller first before I can do any of that. I could just be like, fuck it.
Do it. I want you.
No. That's not how I play the Metal Gears.
That is an option, though.
That is. Oh, I could absolutely just be like, all right, let's create some chaos, and then they'll not look for me in one area because I'll already be out of that area by the time they're looking for me there. And so yeah, it's totally an option. I'm just too sneaky.
Sneaky devil.
I like to play real sneaky in these games.
That's seems like a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's like the any stealth game. Very quickly, it's one of my favorites. Just because I like stealth. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, fantastic game. Even though it's old, probably definitely shows its age by now. Still a great game. This game, so far I'm liking it very much actually. I was on the fence about whether or not I was going to like it considering all the crap that Konami has been doing lately. You know how jaded I can get when it comes to publishers fucking up their game franchises, Dewey.
I do.
I don't-
It happens.
If I mention that one game that starts with Assassin,
Planning to walk the whole wilderness
that people,
on foot?
oh,
Use your horse.
hey, don't tell me what to do with my horse. It's my horse, okay?
Yeah, what if we just want to walk?
My horse is here.